The sleek, modern offices of Archwell, the non-profit foundation founded by Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, had been a hive of activity for years, buzzing with the energy of a team dedicated to enacting positive change on a global scale. But on this particular day, a tense silence hung in the air, punctuated only by the occasional murmur of concerned staffers. At the center of the storm was Meghan herself, her usually radiant demeanor replaced by a look of simmering frustration as she paced the floors of her corner office. Just hours earlier, she had been served with a bombshell lawsuit, a civil complaint filed by none other than Archwell's own CEO, accusing the Duchess of embezzling foundation funds for personal use. The allegations were stunning, painting a picture of brazen financial misconduct that struck at the very heart of Archwell's charitable mission. According to the lawsuit, Meghan had allegedly diverted millions of dollars from the foundation's coffers to bankroll a lavish lifestyle of luxury real estate purchases, designer wardrobes, and extravagant vacations. As the news broke, the media descended upon Archwell's headquarters like a pack of ravenous wolves, with reporters and camera crews jostling for position outside the building's doors. Inside, a grim-faced Meghan convened an emergency meeting with her legal team, her mind racing as she grappled with the gravity of the situation. "This is an outrageous smear campaign," she fumed, her voice trembling with barely contained rage. "That CEO has clearly been compromised, and these allegations are nothing but a vicious attempt to tarnish my reputation and undermine everything we've built with Archwell." Her attorneys exchanged worried glances, well aware of the uphill battle they faced in combating such damning claims. The CEO's lawsuit was bolstered by a trove of financial records and witness testimony, all seemingly pointing to a pattern of brazen self-dealing on Meghan's part. As the days wore on, the scandal intensified, with salacious headlines dominating the news cycle and public opinion turning swiftly against the Duchess. Archwell's corporate partners began to distance themselves, wary of being tainted by association, and donations to the foundation slowed to a trickle. Meghan, for her part, remained defiant, taking to social media and granting a series of defiant interviews in which she vehemently denied any wrongdoing and accused her accusers of engaging in a coordinated character assassination. "This is a calculated effort to bring me down, to discredit not just me but the vital work we're doing at Archwell," she declared, her eyes flashing with righteous indignation. "I will not be silenced, and I will not back down until my name is cleared and those responsible for this travesty are held accountable." As the legal battle raged on, with both sides unleashing a barrage of motions and counterclaims, the once lofty ideals of Archwell became overshadowed by the sordid spectacle of the courtroom drama. Charitable initiatives ground to a halt, donor funds dwindled, and the foundation's reputation lay in tatters, collateral damage in Meghan's scorched earth campaign to salvage her own integrity. In the end, the truth of the embezzlement allegations may never be fully resolved, lost in a morass of conflicting evidence and impassioned rhetoric. But one thing is certain, the scandal has cast a long shadow over Meghan's philanthropic endeavors, serving as a stark reminder of the perils of unchecked power and the fragility of even the noblest of causes in the face of personal ambition and hubris. Based on the details provided in the story, the embezzlement scandal and lawsuit against Meghan Markle has had a devastating impact on the Archwell Foundation's charitable work and public perception. A few key ways it has been affected. Damage to reputation and credibility. The very serious allegations of financial misconduct and misuse of charitable funds by Meghan herself goes to the heart of Archwell's credibility and integrity. The foundation's core mission and commitment to positive change is undermined and its founder is accused of exploiting it for personal gain. This scandal tarnishes Archwell's reputation significantly. Loss of public trust. With the lurid headlines and messy public battle playing out, Archwell has likely lost a great deal of public trust and goodwill. Even if the allegations prove unfounded, the perception that the foundation operated unethically under Meghan's leadership may linger. Regaining faith from donors, partners, and the general public will be an uphill struggle. Corporate partner defections. The story indicates that Archwell's corporate partners began distancing themselves from the organization amid the scandal. Companies are highly sensitive to negative publicity and legal issues that could taint their own brands by association. A loss of these key partners depletes resources and fundraising capabilities. Donor fatigue and financial strain. Unsurprisingly, donations to Archwell slowed to a trickle as the embezzlement claims spread. Prospective donors are naturally disinclined to give to an organization perceived as potentially mishandling funds. This financial shortfall can cripple Archwell's programmatic work and force drastic cutbacks. Derailed initiatives. With its leadership occupied by legal battles and damage control, the story states that Archwell's charitable initiatives ground to a halt. This grinding stoppage of its core philanthropic operations due to the distraction of the scandal is perhaps the most harmful outcome of all. Overall, the allegations appear to have thrown Archwell into chaos, suspending its good works as it scrambles to salvage its name and address the legal quagmire. Even if Meghan is vindicated, the foundation faces monumental challenges regaining trust, donors, and its ability to effectuate positive change after such a public black eye. The reputational toll and roadblocks created could take years to overcome. If the embezzlement allegations against Meghan Markle prove to be unfounded, Archwell will face a major uphill battle in rebuilding public trust and restoring its charitable reputation after such a damaging scandal. Here are some steps the foundation could take. Thorough independent investigation. Archwell should commission a full independent third-party investigation by a highly respected firm to review all financial records, governance, and operations. This can help uncover any areas that need reform and demonstrate accountability. Leadership restructuring. Whether Meghan stays or goes, Archwell likely needs an overhaul of its leadership and board to instill confidence in a fresh start. Bringing in new respected figures from the philanthropic world could provide stability and oversight. Improved transparency. The scandal exposed a lack of transparency that allowed mistrust to fester. Archwell should commit to annual public audits, rigorous financial disclosures, and opening its records and operations to scrutiny. Embracing radical transparency rebuilds credibility. Outreach campaign. A concerted multimedia PR/advertising campaign allowing Archwell's new leaders to directly address concerns, admit missteps, and map out an ethical path forward could start rehabilitating the brand's image over time. Focus on impact. Archwell needs to reprove its efficacy by delivering clear, measurable results from its charitable programs and initiatives. Quantifying its positive impacts can realign the focus on its societal value. Influencer partnerships. Aligning with respected celebrity and influencer partners who can vouch for Archwell's integrity could accelerate a perception rebuild among younger demographics.